Over the last few years, a lot has been made about the portrayal of strong female characters. In particular, the debate centers around certain body parts and the outfits they wear. Depending on where you fall on this issue, opinions can vastly differ. Bandai Namco is one of the companies that have received some backlash over the years for their willingness to censor. Although, it should be noted that they also received backlash for their lack of censorship. Sadly, no matter what you do, you will get pushback. The best advice I can offer is to listen to gamers and not activists on Twitter. Recently, there has been a lot of debate about localizers and how they dub certain English versions of anime and video games. It has been discovered that some localizers make drastic changes to scripts that take away from the original work. Recently it was revealed that Bandai Namco themselves play a part in video game censorship. When asked about his opinion on the matter, Bandai Namco Europe's senior localization manager Frank Gentry stated, "We tell them that the cleavage is a bit too exposed, or the skirt is a bit too short," said Gentry. Before, they weren't very flexible, but they've become more proactive on such subjects. He continued, "The player, whichever country they're from, should understand and feel the same thing as someone playing in the original language. Efforts have been made to understand the needs of the English-speaking world. For obvious reasons, people are not happy with this revelation. There is always a debate about adding more strong female characters to video games. However, some argue that these female characters do not have to be half naked in order to be strong. Others push back and state that fan service has always been part of gaming, and it happens to all genders in games. The simple truth is that most people like to play with characters that they find attractive. You either want to be your gaming avatar or you want to be with them." One developer under Bandai Namco, who has pushed back against the censorship of strong female characters, is the creator behind Tekken. Series director Katsuhiro Harada once said in an interview, "A lot of times, the swimsuits was a good example. People who don't even play the game, they maybe just hear that there are swimsuits in it and then they say, 'Whoa, you have these girls in sexy swimwear, what's wrong with you? You're such male chauvinists,' etc. But what they don't know is that it started off in the arcade and it's a season line, like you do for Christmas, Halloween or whatever," he added. "And it's not just the women. Robots have them, Kuma, Panda, the male characters have swimwear. It's not like we're trying to sexualize the female characters at all. But they don't go and look for that info before they criticize. So, that is pretty frustrating. This is obviously a divisive topic and will continue to be. Personally, I have always been against this level of censorship. Ultimately, you should let the market decide. If people find things offensive, they can choose not to buy them.